Okay, I'd like to welcome all of you to another one of our paid trainings for co-founder training that we do every Monday and Thursday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It happens to be Monday, December 1st. We're last month, first day of the last month, guys. So Monday, December 1st, it's 9:30 p.m. We'll be back here again for another training on Thursday at 9:30 p.m. And that's good to go, as well as our opportunity meeting that we do tomorrow night. We do that every Tuesday at 9:30 p.m. as well. So let's get used to that 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, you might notice I'm in a bright red color today. This is a brand new
Hmm.
um, hoodie. I got a brand new hoodie because I'm freezing over here in California.
Oh, God.
Uh, it got down below 50 degrees here Fahrenheit, and I'm used to about 85 degrees Fahrenheit year round in the Philippines. So, what can I say? I'm just not used to the cool weather, but this has got a double lining in it, and it's nice. And plus, it's the Billionaire Boys Club, so
Hmm.
I like that.
All right.
You like that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, pretty cool. All right.
Nice.
A nice little find in the mall today. We went to the mall today to find me some warm clothes. Bought some socks. I never need socks in the Philippines, but here I'm wearing socks. Okay, so enough about me. Let's talk about Maria. Maria's going to be doing the training today, right?
Not so much.
So, Maria here is one of our wells, and those of you that are wells, I'm kind of intent on meeting all of you in person, even if it means me coming out to where you're at. But I'm not sure I can make it all the way around in the wintertime, But give it enough time, and we'll all be getting together. And I'm sure, as we move forward with the things that we're doing, we'll be having um, world gatherings of the West coming together to celebrate different moments as we move through one milestone to the next in our journey. So I'm very, very excited about the Wells Club. It's going very well. People like Maria here, great examples of that. And it means a lot. It's really the backbone here. She's got some pictures she took while we're at the mall shopping for the hoodie here. Got some other things too. So now I can't complain anymore about being cold. I got some things to put on that keep me warm. Anyway, so on another note regarding the Wells Club, I have a meeting with the Panamanian law group that is specializes in crypto decentralized organizations, and it's right up their alley. So I'm going to find out what their pricing is tomorrow. I'll meet with them at 9 a.m. my time here in California. So I'll get up for that, meet with them. It's just the first meeting, and then I'll present what I find to the Wells on our Telegram group. For those of you that are Wells, what do you think about that?
Sounds excellent.
One
Exciting.
Yeah.
step, that
Exciting.
sounds like
Awesome.
one
Yeah,
step closer. That's
Yep.
great.
Yeah, we
that's
got
great.
we got to get to the point where we've got that wrapper and the foundation, and it's probably going to be three entities by the time we get done. The foundation will be at the top of it. So, and what do you think about that, Maria, about having a foundation and being a part of that?
I'm very excited about it. I would love to have it for sure. When I have that huge amount of money we're gonna get, put it somewhere the same, right?
Well, Panama is tax exempt, so that's what's great about a Panamanian foundation is, not all foundations are tax exempt, but in Panama they are.
Wow.
Anything outside of Panama. So you do business inside Panama, it's taxed. Any business outside of Panama is tax exempt. And they don't have heavy, heavy, heavy cryptocurrency regulations in Panama. So it gives us a little more breathing room to be innovative because we're highly innovative. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes.
Yeah. So we're very innovative and we want to be able to stretch our legs and be able to do what we want to do. So I think it's going to be a good fit for us there. All right, so those of you that are Wells, you have that to look forward to. Now, I know what Hunter's going to ask, and I'm going to go ahead and say, unleash the hounds. Let's go ahead and open up the chat for those of you that are here for paid training. Maria's going to go step in the other room where she's connected, and she can meet us over there.
That's actually not what I was going to say, but I was going to eventually. So I just want to put a bit of a finer point on it in that PML is in fact going to try and be more and more crypto friendly as it goes on. We see some places in the big municipal areas like Panama City starting to accept crypto. And even the city itself accepts crypto for certain things like permits, gatherings, say for the occasional ordinance fines, etc., etc. It's a bit slow going, but we're getting there. And Panama has attracted a lot of businesses that do a lot of business in crypto. So it's absolutely a great fit.
All right, fantastic. I actually did forget to do something, but instead of showing you, I'll just tell you because it's something that it shouldn't be recorded. So I will just tell you about it instead of I was going to show it to you before, but I forgot to.
You could just pause the recording.
I don't want to do that. It's too much challenging for me to put it on
Alrighty.
YouTube. I'm simple when it comes to stuff like that. Let me just read the information here. I just need to refresh it. All right, so Maria can see it here. She's sitting next to me. So right here, Maria, how many total open loans do you have right now, Maria?
257.
Now that number used to be around 4,000. Okay. That used to be about 4,000 open loans on the PML app, PMLcoin.app website. Okay. Now we're down to 257 open loans. How many active loans, Maria, do we have?
103.
103 active loans. So between the two, that's not even 400. Okay. That's less than 400 loans in the pipeline. Okay. So now I can share my screen and show that. So let's go there now. Let's see here. Let me share my screen. Zoom. So we have used the guarantee feature extensively in order to, reduce the friction inside the system. Okay. So if we go into the lending portion, okay, so the next loan to be paid off is loan number 6,189, which was created on October 17th. Okay. But what you'll notice is that this jumps quite a bit. So like you got 89, 93, and then it goes to 213, and then it goes to 227. All those in between, those were paid off in guarantees. Those guarantees look like this. So that's what we're doing. And if you go to the dashboard, it says here, do not sell PML now or you'll be suspended. So suspensions are happening for those people that just ignorantly or I don't know, maliciously, whatever their intent is, selling PML when they shouldn't be. We haven't reached our price target. So there should be no selling of PML coins at all. Okay. So, and there's going to be a whole new page dedicated in that video I showed you right before we got started here is going to be on that page and some very, very clear instructions that this is a cooperation in order for us to establish this PML, this pool micro lending concept. We want it to we want to establish it fast. We don't want it to take years to establish it working fluidly. We want it to be fluid in a matter of months so that there is no restriction on selling, right? But we have to have price stability before we can make that, before that can happen. So we can't put the cart in front of the horse, as they say. Okay. So what you'll find here is that the lending side is going to lighten up even more. This could easily be reduced probably by 200 or 300 more people or more loans. Gobble those up by guarantees. And then it's back to encouraging people to take out loans and be borrowers, right? So you're allowed to do that up to four micro loans per month. And then pretty soon we're going to have this double dip line of credit. We've been working on that for a couple of months now, on and off, and that's getting close to being released. So a lot of activity is being done behind the scenes when it comes to PML, because to me, I believe if we can sell people on the concept that you don't sell your coins on the market, you accumulate your coins and then later borrow against your coin. That's what wealthy people do. They accumulate assets and they use those assets to get more money by borrowing against them. There's tax benefits up to yin yang for doing that, as well as it's just smart because that way you're not giving up, you're not losing your assets, you're keeping them, and you're just taking advantage of margins and accessing money that you didn't otherwise have through borrowing. So it's what the wealthy do. And the pool micro lending website is a small scale example of that. Other platforms we know are large scale versions for cryptocurrency. In a year from now, we really would like to have some relationships with at least one major version of that, where if we want to borrow $1 million, we could using our pool funding coins to do that. This is the idea. This is the concept. This is what we're working so hard. This is what we're establishing. Okay. Any questions regarding that?
I have a question.
All right, go ahead.
I just created 4 loans today. So should I pay it off fast as I can?
Well, since you're well, you can afford to pay it off right away,
Yeah, I
you
can.
know, and that's what I encourage Wells to do. I encourage Wells to immediately pay off take out the loan and immediately pay it off. And then what happens is it moves that pipeline even faster, right? So I think when people see the pipeline is short, it's very encouraging. Am I right about that, guys? When the pipeline is long, it's discouraging.
Absolutely.
Yes, yes. Absolutely.
Okay. So we're just dealing with human nature here. And so what we want to do is everything possible to create the situation where, we understand human nature and we work within, the idea that we're appealing to the human nature of everyone. All right. So if you haven't put in your address for paid training, please do so. Okay. All right. So Hunter said he's already done that. All right. Very good. All right, now I want to move on to a new topic. I want to get a report from Paul Thompson. He's got this wonderful, uh, holiday plan to, make some children very happy. Paul, take as much time as you want to tell us about what you're doing and how's it going.
Yeah, thank you, Ace. It's going really well. It started off pretty slow, but actually, the more that people see it, the more they are engaged with it and contribute to it. We've raised so far, I think, close to about 700 US dollars in crypto at the moment, USDT, obviously. Our target was 1,200, and we still got a few days. It'd be nice to hit that target or exceed it, of course. And So yeah, it's looking very good, and I'm really grateful to everybody who's contributed. And not only am I grateful, but of course, the children of the Philippines will be wonderfully grateful as well. And so they can look forward to a wonderful Christmas. I hope and certainly expect that.
Yeah, the children being selected are from families that, the poverty is so extreme that they don't normally give any gifts to their children on Christmas. It's, just another normal day, for those families
Yeah.
because they're at the very, survival level, if you will. So, can you imagine, a child not getting even one gift for Christmas? What that might be like when they watch
Yeah.
all these TV shows and movies about how kids all over the world are getting, you know, a present from Santa, So, and yet
Yeah.
Santa somehow didn't come to their village. So
Yeah.
this year, that's not going to be true for that group of children that we've selected to for this blessing to that Paul is taking leadership over to make happen.
Yeah, that's awesome. And if I can just say, there are many children across the world who will be in the similar situation. I think we all have a particular kind of affection for the Philippines right now, but wouldn't it be wonderful to think a year from now we might be able to do this in many countries across the planet, not
I,
just in the Philippines?
I think it's a tradition that's good to start now, and it could really spread, and it could be a real big thing. Absolutely,
Yeah.
yeah,
Even in US, some kids might need some gifts too,
yep.
some people
Yeah.
needs here too, so we can do it here too.
There's poor children in every country that we know that to be true for sure. It's just easier to find them in the Philippines. There, there are plenty of them. And maybe Nancy could shed a little light on that, being, Filipino, and tell us what's it like for Filipino children, Nancy, that don't celebrate Christmas,
Yeah, they don't
even though
have
they'd like
celebrate.
to.
Yeah, more Filipino here, especially the kids, like 10 people in the one house, is in one family. So that they didn't celebrate the Christmas. It's just a normal.
But they
And
also watch TV, and how does it feel
yeah,
to watch TV and see Santa goes to everybody's house, but no, not for some kids in the Philippines.
yeah, true.
Yeah, it's kind of that's one of those things, and it's when you think about the needs in this world, it's just a small thing. It's toys for children, but we got needs like people literally starving to death. Hunger. There's a big need there throughout the world. Homelessness, is another need. Overall poverty, certainly creates a lot of need. And that's everywhere. And you know, and everything's relative. I'm seeing some interesting YouTube videos that are claiming that, the poverty line has moved up to $140,000 a year. So, hey, if you're making less than 140,000 USD per year, you're poor in the US,
Gee.
according to some people's point of view, which, that might be laughable by other people around the world. But everything is relative, and it's not cheap to live here in the U.S. That's for sure. So thank you, Paul, for spearheading that whole operation, and we'll get a videographer on it so that we can start meeting these children that we're going to help out. Maybe get little snippets of them before Christmas, so you guys can get to know some of the kids. How does that sound? Before, you know. And honestly, the best time to shop for these kids is in the next 2 or 3 days. So it'd be great if you guys just hurry up
That'd be
and
great. That's
hit the
wonderful.
target,
Yeah.
you know?
Fantastic. Thank you.
Yeah, if we could hit the target now, that'd be great. So we're only $500 away from the target, guys. How many people are here on the call? Over 100. Yeah, if 100 people put $10 in, that's $1,000. That's twice as much as than what we need. So go to the Wall of Joy and send over $10 USDT. And here's my promise to you. Okay.
Let me put the,
Go ahead.
can I put the link?
Yeah, you
I'll
put the
put the
link
link.
in, you put the link here in the Zoom call as well. But let me tell you a little secret about the universe. The universe is starving for people who are givers.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. Yep.
Okay. The universe is starving for people who are
Sorry, there's a
givers.
delay. It's all right.
We have like we're overlapping here, Paul. So sorry. But let me just make my point, okay? All right. So like I tried to say before, the universe is starving for people that are givers because the world is definitely full of people that are takers, people that don't think about anybody but themselves. The world is full of those kind of people. To be a giver is a special thing. And as a result, I can tell you from personal experience what I call the 10 times rule. Whatever you give will come back at you in your life. It'll come back at you 10 times bigger than what you gave. So no matter what you give, it's going to come back at you. You're going to get 10 times more than what you give because the universe is looking for more givers, and that's how it works. All right. What do you guys think about that idea?
Yeah.
It's a good plan.
Excellent.
All
Yep.
right. I call it the 10 times rule. So I always look for opportunities to give. I gave more than $10, guys. I'm probably going to give even more. But just realize that giving it pays huge dividends, especially if you do it with the right heart set. You know, we talk about mindset, but when your heart's really set in the right place, powerful, powerful, powerful stuff, life changing, and it just warms you up inside. So be a part of this. Be proud of this project that Paul has taken on that he's spearheading. I appreciate that. Okay, so PML is on its way. The wells are they've been kind of just kind of waiting and seeing a little bit over the Thanksgiving holiday. But I can tell you, based on what I know from behind the scenes, they're not going to be waiting much longer. The prices are way too low, and so they're going to kick it up. One thing about wells, they don't want that much competition. Okay, the prices get too low, they get too much competition. They don't want that. So they've got incentives to push up pricing and all that, and so they certainly can take advantage of those incentives. And we can watch all of the coin prices go up, especially PML. We need to get PML up to back up to 1.2 million. Once we get it back to 1.2 million, we'll open it up at that point and see if we can keep it above 1 million and see how long it takes before it either gets to a million or doesn't. If we have the right amount enough of buying pressure, then we could open up and it will stay open for a while. But it really depends. Okay. So, but we have our plan to take it from 1.2, then to 1.4, then to 1.6, 1.8, and then 2 million. Those are our price targets along the way. And by the time we get to 2 million, then we can open it up and see if we can stay above 1.5 million. So as long as we stay above 1.5 million after reaching the $2 million price target, then we can just keep selling open. Okay. And that's good. Now, for those of you that have more than $6,000 worth of PML, the exchange is coming back online soon, and you'll be able to convert that anything over $6,000. Be able to convert that to the pool funding coins in preparation for the change from the old coins to the new coins. So, hey, this is like a big, big Merry Christmas for the whales. They got stacks of incentives, stacks and stacks and stacks of incentives to get really big, really fast. And then January 15th can be like even bigger than Christmas experience for them, that are situated for that. All right. So if you're not a well, have you seen the price of PMI or PFI? geez, it should be pretty easy to become a well right now if you're not a well already, with the way things are. And if you'd like to become a well, you might want to reach out to Nancy. Nancy, go ahead and put your Telegram information into the chat here. So reach out to Nancy, who is our Well Club liaison. Okay. She goes by here, Nancy Hugno. Or you might pronounce that Jugno if you're reading it in the English way, but it's Nancy Jugno. So she'll put her Telegram information in there. Reach out to her and tell her what you got to work with, and she'll see if it's enough for you to become a well or not, and she'll let you know. And then once you become a well, there's some fantastic incentives to get bigger, faster, and it's a lot of fun. Just one more time from the wells. Are you guys having fun? Is it fun being a well?
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome.
So
All right. All right. Good deal. So I want to wish all,
Definitely.
well, definitely. Yeah. Okay. All right. Appreciate you, Cheryl. And Cheryl's back here. She goes back and forth between Washington and California. So I spoke with her this morning.
Yep.
So we're excited. Very exciting time. All right. You have anything to add,
Yes.
Cheryl?
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I do. I just want to say, everybody, it's the time to get in there and be one of the wells. It's so easy now, and it's not going to be easy in another month, you know. Um, but I just enjoy this so much. And I know that in the end, we're all going to be financially secure. That's the big thing. But, my whole heart is being able to help other people. And that's what I'm going to be able to do, is help others, in their need, and then guide them too to hear. But yeah, I just am so excited for what the future holds for us. And after being able to be with Ace and talk to him and you guys, this guy's got a heart of gold. And he really wants to see us all be successful. So, there's no reason why we can't be. It's going to be ourselves that is going to not make it. If we just do what he says and do by his guidelines, we've got a good future ahead of us all. So thank you.
All right. Very well said and heartfelt. I don't know about you, but I could feel that. Could you guys feel her words? Feel them?
Yeah.
Every one of them.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah, we talked earlier about heart set, versus mindset. And a lot of millionaires and billionaires, they talk about mindset. But I'm going to tell you, the future is less about the mind and more about the heart. I'm going to tell you all about the future. Future is about heart. That's what's going to determine, your timeline. It's going to determine your experience. We can think our way to a certain point, but if our feelings are wrong, if what we're putting our attention on is wrong, then we're going to miss out. So this is why, you're hearing more and more people talking about being heart centered. Center your life there, and that pays the largest dividends in not just financial means, but in every way that you care about. Okay, so that's what matters. And back to Paul. You got your hand up. Go ahead, Paul.
Yeah, just want to give a shout out to another person who's got a huge heart, and that's Hunter. So I want to recognize him for everything he does, which is amazing, but also in relation to the Toys for the Pinoys, Hunter has been really instrumental in helping to promote that and keep that in front of everybody as well. So I just want to give him a big thank you for that, and yeah, a big shout out for that. So yeah, thank you, Hunter.
We all love Hunter, huh? We all love Hunter. Everybody say, "We love you, Hunter."
Yeah, we love Hunter.
Hunter.
Good
Hunter.
man.
Hunter is the
We
example
love Hunter.
that I talk about when I say there's 3 steps to success. Hunter fits all 3 steps. Okay, get up, show up, step up. Now, Hunter's not on the payroll. We have other people that are on the payroll, but Hunter, even though he's not on the payroll, he acts like he's on the payroll, if you ask me. The way he serves this
Yes.
community is definitely like he's being paid to do it. And he's just donation based. If you want to donate, you can. He's not forcing anybody to donate to him. But he's definitely glued into this community because he loves this community, right, Hunter?
Absolutely.
So
And this community loves you.
yeah, so there you go.
I just want to say, I want to put it out there. I think he deserves to be a member of staff, but that's just my feeling.
PML.
Yep, yep.
Yeah.
That's
We all
part of the
agree.
plan. But there's certain things that are bigger than that. So believe me, we do work out some compensation. It just isn't in USDT.
Oh, okay.
But he is, trust me, he's getting compensation. I'm not leaving him without compensation. But it's not in the form of USDT like this other staff members are getting. So
No, I figured that.
yeah.
We discussed it a bit. Not to worry, folks.
Yep. So everybody
Good
seems
to
to
know.
be happy with the current arrangement, but as we get bigger, stronger, and smarter, then we'll be able to do more what we want to do, including bringing people like Hunter and anybody else like him into the staff. So
Awesome.
all right. Well, that's what I've got for you guys today. If you want a brief Q&A, or we can do that now, but we've covered a lot of important points today, and I find the shorter videos get viewed more often than the longer ones. So it's up to you if we keep on going or not. So just raise your hand or unmute if you'd like to, contribute. Going once, going to. All right, Nancy wants to contribute something. Go ahead, Nancy.
Uh, just for update for now is the collect is already $809.
Okay, $809. Perfect.
Yeah,
The target is 12, right?
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Thank you so much, everyone.
less than $400 away, and then they'll go shopping. They'll take that money and go shopping in early December. There's still some good toys laying around to go buy. You get closer to
It's
Christmas.
819 now.
What's that?
Yeah,
No one else just
819.
donate. It's 819 now.
All right, yeah, there's a gauge there. So awesome. Well, we're super excited about everything. Alan Bond out of Australia, go ahead.
I'd like to say thank you to the executive team and also to Graham and Nicholas, Hunter, of course, for helping Dad and I with a few problems we've been having with our MetaMask. Well, I think a few of us have been having a few little issues, but just the support that I've been getting, we've both been getting, is just awesome. right the way around the clock. Like Maria, it was her day off yesterday. Oh, actually today, I beg your pardon. But last night she was asleep, but she woke up to help us and to get on a call with Graham and I.
Wow.
So yeah, I just want to say thank you. Awesome. Just I'm speechless with the support that we've had right the way right the way through with you as well, Ace. But the community.
When I'm in the Philippines, I can pound out 16-hour days, but when I'm traveling, I don't do that. I'm online when I'm online,
Yeah. Awesome community that you've created here.
Thank you. We're glad you're part of it, Alan.
Thanks very much.
Looking forward to hanging out over there. You got the place all set for me, so I guess I'll have to spend a week over there at your place. Huh?
Yeah, you do.
Dad was
here. Yeah, it's all set up and ready to go.
All right, good enough.
Dad was here. He's just gone up to get lunch ready for us.
Sounds good. All right, appreciate it. And back to you, Paul.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, if people are kind of struggling with how to present pool funding, I've kind of got myself a system now, which it seems to be working, and so I'd love to hear from people if they're having some difficulties. If I might be able to help or make some suggestions as to how they can adjust their approach or their pitch or whatever.
So I mean, you have been a great example of someone who's personally sponsored a lot of people. I mean, I don't know if you're the number one, but if you're not number one, you're probably number two. But you personally sponsored a lot of people. So something you're saying is working, and I think they'd be interested. Are you guys interested in what he's doing? Would you
Yes.
guys like to know what he's doing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
So share. Feel free to, promote that, Paul, as much as you want. So you got interested people here. That's good.
Paulie's
So
got some awesome resources. He's just right the way through as well. Paul's been there for his team. He's an awesome leader.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if anybody would like to reach out to me on Telegram, then we can arrange something. We can maybe get together in a meeting and exchange some ideas and so on, and see if we can help some people.
Awesome.
So while Maria and I were in the store today buying this hoodie, the sales clerk that helped us was interested in knowing more about what we do.
Because I told him who Ace is, that he owns this company. So we started to talk about it.
So I sent him, I don't know if this is going to show up very well, but I sent him he gave us a phone number and I sent him some text messages and, and just one poster about what we have to offer, that one there, just to start the conversation. And that's all it is, guys. It's just starting to start the conversation. But don't like dump on people, right? Like everything I just showed you, he could probably look at the entire thing in less than, maybe 30 seconds, maybe 45 seconds. He can look at everything I've shared with him so far that fast. And then the ball's in his court. And I don't care if he's going to take that ball or not, because it's not my choice. It's really between him, the universe, and me and Maria. And let's see what he has to say in response to that. If he doesn't respond to that, I might send one more follow-up with him tomorrow, and then that'd be it. I don't chase people that hard, you know what I'm saying? So I'm willing to, if they show interest and they're willing to give a phone number, and he did. He provided his phone number, and he certainly showed interest, and we'll see where it goes. But the beautiful thing is the opportunities present themselves all the time. How many times do we miss them? I think a lot of us are missing many opportunities to share because we're just, I don't know, not not uh, not looking for those opportunities. So I think it was a good lesson for Maria to see that, and then she actually contributed by, explaining, why is this guy so cold in California, and and one thing led to another, opened up that conversation. So that's it. From simple things you can roll out anything. Just have to have the courage to take a step forward. All right. And so Paul's got things to share. Take a look what he's doing, and feel free to also create your own, whatever. The key is to find something that works and keep doing it. Okay. All right. Well, I thank all of you for coming to another one of our paid co-founder trainings, and I hope that you come again tomorrow, which will also be paid. I'll be here again for the opportunity meeting. So we'll have an opportunity meeting tomorrow at 9:30 p.m. and then another training on Thursday. So that's what's on schedule this week. And I love and appreciate all of you. And how about we just say happy holidays, and just that spirit is so it really fits into the holiday spirit, and the spirit of pool funding are really, they're like cousins. They're like the same. So let's just wish everybody a happy holiday. All right.
Happy holidays, everyone.
Happy holidays, everyone.
Happy holidays.
Happy
Happy
holidays.
holidays.
Thank you, Ace.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye,
Thank you,
everybody.
Maria.
Thanks, Ace. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Happy holidays.
Bye.